Being it's just us.
Just us.
Just get some of the better ones. This is an old pear tree that came with this farm when we were here, and it bears almost every year unless the frost gets us. And so it is a very wonderful producer, nice, sweet little pears. And we wanted something to make kind of a reduction and a syrup. And I saw this years ago at a get-together. It was a very fancy schmancy place we went. And they had these pears on ice cream.
We need ice cream then, don't we?
So we haven't even named this, but go ahead, Ms. Farmer.
All right, well, we're going to start. Let's get our sauce going that we're going to put it in. Okay. This is a cup of red wine.
Can't go wrong there.
Put that in.
A la Raoul.
That's
Everything
right.
started with a cup of red wine.
Cup of sugar.
Cup of sugar.
That's what makes it good. We're just going to get that sugar to melt. But I'm also, once the sugar melts, we're going to put some zest of a lemon, and I'm going to throw in a cinnamon stick. All right, we're going to get this. And while this is getting ready, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just peel these pears. Okay. And like I said, you could line as many as you want in there. As I just peel each of these, I'm going to leave the top there on. I'm going to take a knife and just make a straight edge. Just so it'll set in there good.
Set beautifully on the bottom.
Right.
Where are we at, Ms.
All right,
Farmer?
I'm just going to go, and like I said, we could load this with pears. These are actually just going to steam in here for about 45 minutes to an hour. That's it. I might baste them once or twice.
With the top on?
Yep, top on. Okay, you notice I got another pan out.
I do.
I got 2 tablespoons of butter in here. And this is something that we're going to make, and we're just going to let it set aside. And we're going to add, after the butter melts, we've got a 1/4 cup of sugar here.
How far do you set it aside when you set it aside?
I will set it way behind us. How's that?
Like 18 feet?
Yeah, 18 feet will be good. But what I'm also going to do, I'm going to take 4 apples, and I'm going to core them and chop them and slice them up. And we're going to let that cook in butter and sugar, and that's going to be the base.
Butter and sugar.
I know. How bad can that be? That the pears are going to set on. So we're going to get those going for a few minutes, set it in the back until we're ready to eat.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and melt my butter.
I can deal with that.
You can deal with that?
So we've got our apples cooked up here. We're going to take some pecans.
I got some pecans in the chopper.
The magic chopper.
Let's just stir those in the apples.
You want to reheat those or just let them
They're
be?
okay. We're going to let them sit, and we're going to set this aside for later to pour on our ice cream. Okay, let's check these. Look how nice they're doing. In fact, we could turn them down a little, I think, but I'm going to go ahead and baste them. If they get done early, we'll just set them aside. Ooh.
Now think about this. Your pears, gosh, I love pears.
Yeah.
I just absolutely love pears. And these are, the pears that we grow are so soft and sweet. They're like candy.
Yes, they are. And they're getting there. You can kind of
soft.
just tell by hitting them. I say we let them go a little longer.
Raoul would love this recipe.
Beautiful.
I'll bet you he's made this recipe before. All right, so now this has been innocently sitting off to the side by itself, not making a peep.
That's right.
Now look what we got here.
I'm going to go ahead and take these pears out.
Now look how they are already kind of beautiful.
They are.
They have absorbed some of that wonderful reduction.
Ooh, and like we said, we could have had 12 of these in here if we wanted.
And I'm telling you, folks, this is magic. This is beautiful. Now we're going to reduce this sauce down.
And the apples that we made earlier.
And the pecans.
Yep, and the pecans and butter, I've rewarmed them. That's going to be the base of our dessert. That's how we're going to build it. So I'm going to take it and go ahead and, we're just making 1 to share, right? Or do you want 2 in here?
Maybe we should do 2, because this is kind of special.
We do whatever we want. So I'm just going to take some of this mixture, put it on the bottom. That one looks pretty nice.
Do a big one and a small one?
Okay, we'll do that.
So there's that.
We'll share.
That's what you like to see right there when you're doing a reduction. That means that that's really working, that sugar's reduced and it's thickening up.
Yummy.
And we're going to let that set. Now, when that reduces down, you want to chill it. And we did this earlier for you guys. We work hard for you guys.
That's right.
And so now, Nikki, you know what time it is? It's time for scooping ice cream.
I think you're right.
I got you this dipper ready right here. Fresh pears off the tree. A little bit of cinnamon, pecans, apples.
And look at this ice cream.
Homemade ice cream. You got to be kidding me.
Does that look beautiful?
At that. Look at that.
I'm excited. I could eat all that.
Right, let's get some of that out.
I never want store-bought again.
Look at that. Look at that. Are you kidding me?
You got enough? Oh, wow.
Look at this reduction. Look what happens.
I could just eat that.
You've got you a beautiful, perfect drizzling sauce. Look at that. And then a few pecans. That, Mrs. Farmer, is a work of art.
Too pretty to eat. You can't eat it.
I'm going to eat it.
All right.
All right, so I want a little bit of ice cream, a little bit of pear, a little bit of drizzle.
How is it? Wow.
I'll tell you what that is. That's magic. Oh,
Oh, wow.
that is magic. Mm.